How's it going, everybody? Today we are here with an NHL 18 video. We're going to be doing a franchise mode for the first video. Just going to stick with classic this time. Might do an expansion sometime later. Not really sure though. So GM name, we'll go with GM Golino. I think the team I'm going to pick is kind of obvious. First series, I'm a Blue Jackets fan. So first series on channel, gotta go with the Columbus Blue Jackets. The Lake Erie Monsters. Let's see here. We don't need any realignment or anything. So for settings, I'm going to keep owner mode on. I know a lot of people don't like it, but it's something I like to do. I'm going to turn off GM firings. Turn off assistant coach edit lines. Keep waivers on. Morale meetings off. Player morale on though, and that should be good. Okay. So just gonna go into settings real quick, see what we're gonna do here. I think I'm gonna try to keep injuries on as much as I don't really want to. It's just more of a good thing to have on. Autosave off. I prefer to save it myself. Trade difficulty, let's keep it on medium because I don't know how hard trades are this year, so I don't want to get too far into it and have it be impossible to make a trade. We're going to keep salary cap on, and let's get into this. Okay, and now we are in. So it took a while to load, so I'm going to cut that out. But first thing first, let's go and take a look at our lines here. I'm not sure how the ratings are for the Blue Jackets. I know what I would make them, but that's probably not what they are. Okay, this is brutal. Panarin, 86. Actually, I'm just going to go to roster moves real quick. Best lines and roster moves. And make sure everybody is called up that we need up here. So let's see in the system. Who do we got down here? Okay. So nobody down there. Mott is somebody I'm keeping an eye on. I think he should be decent for us. So I'm not sure what. Okay, I guess ratings are really just that low this year. Wasn't really expecting that. Okay, so let's go and get back in here. So Panarin 86, Winberg and Atkinson both 84, Jenner 82. Okay, we have a solid top two, but from there it drops badly. I'm pretty sure we're missing a lot of players here. It could just be me, but pretty sure I'm missing a bunch of people here. Guess nobody. Okay. Well, on defense we have Werenski, Savard, Murray, Jones. I'm gonna keep it like that because Jack Johnson's list is he's top 4. Murray's top 4. Since Murray still has that medium elite potential, we're gonna keep him in top 4. Let Johnson stay down here with Nudavara. We need to get. I actually want to put Nudavara on the left-hand side so he can grow a little bit better. And I do want to get rid of Johnson after this year. Get a right-handed defenseman. Maybe trade him during this year. Because we do need a right-handed player from down there. Then in goal, we also have Bobrovsky, who's 89 overall. And Korpisalo, who 23 medium elite. He will turn into something special eventually. Eventually take Bobrovsky's spot. We need a lot of things here, actually. So defense is obviously our main focus there, our best part. It says we are a contender, but it says to remain cautious with team chemistry. So let's take a look at free agency, see if there's anybody in there we could use. Vanek, okay, these aren't entirely updated, it looks like, because Vanek went to Vancouver, Fisher went to Nashville. I think I might be using the original rosters and update it. Since we're not going to get any simulation done in this video, I'll probably fix that for next time. And then we'll see where we go from there. Or actually, I'm not going to worry about it. We'll fix that for the next franchise mode, but for this one, we're just going to stick with it. See, it might make things a little more interesting. So, I think he's left-handed, right? Yeah, he's left-handed. Wouldn't be a good fit, really. There's nobody really out here who is exactly what we need. They're all left-handed defensemen. We could use a forward, apparently, because not many are in skill level we need. So the one I'm looking at here is Jaromir Jagr. Let's see if we can get him for 2.25. If he takes that, that'll be a great thing. Put him on the third line, maybe second line. So I do want to make a trade here, though. So what we need is, we have a number one center, but we need either a 1B or even considerably a 1A. So obviously Werenski, he's going to be our star player in a couple of years. He already pretty much is. Same, well, Panarin is continuing to grow, but he is up there in age. Atkinson will need to get signed to an extension. Pierre-Luc Dubois' potential is a little bit off to me. I think he should be a little bit higher than low elite, but that's just me. I'd say at least medium elite, considering he's a third overall pick. Johnson's trade value is pretty low, but what I'm going to try to do here is I'm not going to trade Ryan Murray, even though that's what the popular opinion would be. I'm going to try to get rid of Gabriel Carlsson here. Now, there aren't that many players who would be available for this. Biggest name one I can think of would be the obvious one, who Blue Jackets have been rumored after in real life, Matt Duchene. 85 overall, same overall as Winberg, but he could be a nice 1B. I think he's listed as first line forward. That could be a bit of an issue. So let's just keep looking around the league. Another one would be here in Edmonton, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. He's only listed as 83 overall, top 6 forward, but he's only 24 years old. He could grow into a second line center. He's listed as second line center. That'll boost second line and put us in a lot better position by having Dubinsky on the third line rather than the second line. So in this case, the value is more in their favor, so we're going to have to get something back along with Nugent-Hopkins. Let's see. Yamamoto isn't somebody I'm really interested in. Let's see who they have on the block here. Nobody too good. Take a look at rookie skaters. Ethan Bear is an interesting one, but nobody too crazy down here. Not really interested in any of their prospects. Just go ahead and go all skaters. Sort by potential, see if there's anybody with low value. Zach Cassian, but I don't think he'll be growing anymore. Drake Cagiola. Cagola. Let's go and get him in here. See if this one works. No. Okay. Let's see what they'd be interested in taking back from us. It looks like pretty much everybody we wouldn't be interested in giving it, except for Jack Johnson. I am interested in getting rid of him, so we'll keep Gabriel Carlsson in that case. Let's see who else they want. We're not going to trade Dubinsky. We could throw in Anderson, but he has almost no value here, which becomes an issue. I guess that's who I'll throw in, be Anderson. See if this will go through. Okay, that won't go through. So we'll remove Cagiola, Anderson, and Johnson for Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Will that go through? Yes, it will. So we got our second line center here. Josh Anderson, I mainly traded with Moy because it's real life problem going through right now, and I'm not a huge fan of his, to be honest. So this makes our team look a lot better on paper. If we get Jagr, it'll slide Calvert down to the fourth line right wing, and then Milano isn't exactly where he should be right now. We'll have to fix that, get somebody else to take that role, but that makes this team look a lot better. The main issue is Dubinsky is listed as second line forward, so he might have a bit of a morale issue for being played lower than that. I'm not sure that'll be too big of an issue. So now what we just need to do is advance and hope Jagr takes our deal. So I'm just going to try to get through a preseason in this video, see where we can get. A few of our owner goals. Prove top 4 defensemen. That's going to be tough, but we can do what we can do. 85% of available season tickets. Team store needs to be upgraded, and top 4 in the conference. That's not too bad. So I'm probably going to do a majority of the owner mode stuff offline. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm just going to show you this one. I will upgrade, what was it they wanted, the team store. We'll go ahead and upgrade that. That'll take 14 days, but that will be an owner goal completed. So let's go in advance here. Okay, that gave us $20,000 to available funds, which is nice. Scouting assignment. Scouting is very important this year. They made it a lot more important in the past few years, and you need to be on top of it if you want to be able to get any of the steals in the late rounds. Allocate budget. Also auto assign, I guess, because it wouldn't let me edit the one I wanted to. So you can keep advancing day. Panarin got a goal in his preseason debut. Good job, Panarin. Auto assign promotion nights. I'm not worried about that right now. I'm just trying to see if we get Yager, because I'd put. Ooh. Okay. Yager goes to the Sabres. Not the best thing in the world. I thought we were going to get him, but we'll see what we can do now. Vanek. I don't want to sign Vanek because he did sign a real life team. Yuri Hudler wouldn't be too bad. Or Jerome Iginla. Issue of Iginla is his age and his overall. I think he will start dropping here soon. But at the same time, it can be said that he is a legend, which makes him a much better player. But I think the safer option here would be Yuri Hudler. Only went to 1 year deal, 1.75. We'll give him 1.9 just to make sure we get him, because we don't want another Yager situation. He said he'll get back to us tonight, so I'll advance 1 day. Nugent Hopkins, and we got Yuri Hudler. Okay. New owner goals. Finish first in the conference. That upgraded us to champion. Okay, that's not going to be good. Okay, so Hudler should slot into our third line. Move Calvert down. No, not what I meant to do. Okay, so we're going to go best lines. Do I have to call him up? I think I have to call him up. Okay, so we're going to call up Hudler. And let me look at Mott. I think we might move Mott to the fourth line left wing, play him there, and then have Milano spend another year in the AHL. Seems like it'd be the smartest idea to me. Send those two down. Okay. Best lines. So Milano's obviously not going to be happy about being sent down, but that's the way things work in this game. Atkinson has a bit of an injury, but that's no big deal. For some reason it did that, so we'll put it like that. Jenner goes up there. So overall, we have a solid team now. Defense is a little bit weaker, but not too bad. I thought Harrington was a right defenseman. Might just be me, I guess, making that mistake. So now we need to go on trade market and get a right defenseman. So we're just gonna look on the trading block, see who has what. Comtois. Hjalmarsson is a left-handed defenseman, I believe. Although he wouldn't be a bad acquisition, but he's not what we need at this time. Tennyson, not great, but he is a right-handed defenseman. Put him in for Harrington. That would be a fair trade, I believe. So we'll trade maybe not even a third round pick, maybe a fourth round pick. See if that'll get through. Fourth round pick for Tennyson goes through. Okay, might have been a little bit of an overpayment, but he is a solid player. So we're gonna put him on the bottom pairing with Nudavara and sit Harrington, because he's listed as a minor league top 2. So that's where he's gonna play. And then we're also gonna send down Carlson. Let those two spend some time in the AHL and continue to develop. So, I'm go ahead and go to defense. So we want to send down these two, let them develop, and now we have a pretty good team here. Main issue we're going to have from here on out is trying to win with this team. I'm not saying it's a bad team by any means, but the issue does become now they want us to finish first in the conference, which, and just it's going to be difficult to finish even first in the division, let alone the conference. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Tyler Mott takes the lead in 1 game, 3 assists for points in the preseason. Once we get to regular season, I won't be doing the simulation like this. It's just mainly I'm doing it like this just to keep an update on the stats because I want to see what's going on with our team for preseason. So let me know where we are right now. Calvert is doing great. 3-1-0. 3-1-1. We're going up against Pittsburgh next game. Panarin's point per game so far in preseason. We got to beat Pittsburgh. Come on. And it is not advancing. There we go. It is going to be okay. You have to hit the advance button like 5 times. We win in the shootout. So now we have Washington coming up. I'm actually just going to go into this because this isn't working as well as I'd hoped. We're going to sum up to right here. We're salary cap compliant, and we win, so we'll finish 5-1-1. Sum up to opening day against the Islanders. Waivers will be in effect. We already took care of that. Okay, so hopefully it doesn't sim through the game. Okay, so I'm going to show the team one more time, and then we'll see where we are from there. If you have any suggestions on who we should try to acquire, anything we should try to do here, let me know in the comments below. And first thing before we end the video, I'm going to try to get Atkinson signed to an extension. We got rid of one pending free agent when we got rid of Johnson, but we do have a very important one in Cam Atkinson. He's going to be our first line right wing for a while. So we need to, it says he doesn't want an extension. I'm still, 5.6. I'll offer him 5 for 2 years. That is a lot of money, though. Boone Jenner also doesn't want an extension, but he's going to be a restricted free agent, so he doesn't have much of an option. Calvert wants an extension. Bjorkstrand wants an extension. And Nudavaro want an extension, but they're going to have to wait, see what happens at the end of this year. But I think that's where I'm going to leave it for now. So I'm going to show lines one more time, see what we got going. So this is our NHL lines, defense, and obviously the goaltenders, we already know. Then in the AHL, we have Merzlikins and Thessian. And let me see if I can do best lines real quick. Okay, so then Schroeder, Hannikainen, Nazar, Broadhurst, Dalpe, Dalp, then a bunch of other players. Defense doing pretty good. Carlson should have a big season and be ready for next year. So let me know if there's anything you think we should do, and I'll see you all